Howdy guys, how's it going? We're about to take another look at the M4A1. So now in this video we're going to be covering a marksman rifle variation of the M4A1. So this platform offers various options in the ammunition category, from increasing its standard ammo capacity all the way up to 60 rounds down to changing it into a 9mm, and what we're going to be covering this time is the 458 SOCOM variation. So we're going to start by equipping that. And now the 458 SOCOM rounds, they just hit a lot harder and give you a bit better range. So next we're going to scoot over to underbarrel and be throwing on the Ranger foregrip. Then you're going to go up to optic. Now we're going to be playing ground war, and I mean really if you're wanting to run the 458 SOCOM rounds, I mean you could use them in, you know, your standard team deathmatch or objective games or whatever. But just larger maps with longer ranges, what you're going to be wanting to go for, because like you only got 10 rounds in the magazine and you can use sleight of hand, but the magazine cycle rate, like in reload time, is very good without the need of sleight of hand, and either way you just end up cycling through way too many magazines if you're trying to go into close quarters engagements, and there's just so many better options for your smaller maps. I mean, this is really a class setup that's geared more towards like ground war matches, and this is actually going to be a class variation that I'm going to test out a lot in Warzone 2 and then get back to you guys once I've tested it out thoroughly in that. But I'm going to be throwing on the sniper scope. If you want to, you can throw on variable zoom if you want to have that extra, you know, magnification, but I personally find myself accidentally hitting my joystick and, you know, zooming in and out, so I just like to have the single magnification. Then scoot over to barrel. We're going to be going with the Corvus Custom Marksman for, once again, increased range, bullet velocity, and recoil control. And finally, we're going to be throwing on the compensator for our muzzle attachment. And that right there is what this gun looks like once you got it all pimped out and pretty. And if that don't look like a marksman rifle, then I don't know what does. Then for a full class rundown, we got the M4A1 setup where I just showed you guys the 458 SOCOM rounds. In our secondary, we got our X16. Be sure to check out my X16 class setup video if you're curious about what's on that bad boy. In our perks, we're going to run EOD, hardline, and not amp, because we don't have a rocket launcher right now, but a rocket launcher will be equipped right after this. We're going to be going with shrapnel instead. Then our lethal, we got a frag grenade. Then our tactical, we got a stun grenade. Okay, so it's throwing us into a game of Karst River Quarry. Okay, solid. This right here is, I think this was like the main ground war map, or I don't know if it's like all the maps that are available right now for ground war are all the same, or how long it's been out, because ground war is a game mode that I haven't really frequented until recently. But this is a great one for marksman rifles and especially for snipers and stuff, so it'll be a great way to kind of showcase this 458 SOCOM layout. I'm just going to snag his four-wheeler right here off the start. Come on now, gang, give it to me, give it to me. Hey, there we go. Okay, we got a passenger as well, so we're going to just take off up this mountain and see if we can get positioned up on this hill, because let's take a left turn, Clyde, so we can get a good vantage point up here. But now a lot of the times people like to use those armored vehicles and, you know, come up on this hill as well, because you can really just gun people down. Okay, that guy's going to chill up here with me. Cool. He's not even on my team. Oh, but now look, one of the first things you guys are going to want to do, though, whenever you hop into a game with this, is hit over on your D-pad or hit or whatever button it is on, you know, your keyboard to make this thing single fire, because you only got this 10-round magazine, and when you got this thing on full auto, you cycle through those 10-round mags way too quick to make, like, it's just not efficient at all and not necessary. You're much better off to make sure you're taking full advantage of each and every round, because this thing's about on average, it's a 3-shot kill, but you can definitely snag people in 2 shots. But a lot, you know, you gotta count for misses and stuff. But whenever you got, oh, I gotta put my trigger guard back on. Oh, my accuracy. Look at that. Whenever you got it on full auto, you're just gonna end up dumping around the whole mag to deal with each individual person, and that's just not efficient by any means. You're also going to want to probably make sure you have your munitions box on. Look at that, man. Look at us popping off right here. Can we get the guy out of that turret right there? Yes, we can. We got a UAV up here already. And like I said, I mean, this is a class, you know, you're going to be wanting to use when you're pretty stationary. I wouldn't want to use the word camping, but I mean, I guess you definitely could. You wouldn't be, combat area. You wouldn't be wrong to say that this is a bit of a camping class. But like I said, this is ground war. This isn't, you know, there's just a different social, like there's a different gaming etiquette to ground war, as opposed to, you know, your normal. God dang, dude, this gun's very accurate. I'm just doing a poor representation of this weapon setup right now, because I've been Mainly using rocket launchers. You guys know what's up with the whole Damascus grind. So I mean, that's one of the. I'm just trying to break off and do some different stuff. Scavengers might even be a perk you'd want to consider with running this, especially where you're going to be doing this kind of stationary. Because as you can see, we're about to run out of ammunition, but the timing's working out for us pretty well. This is where you want a nice handgun to pull out and whip out in these close quarter situations. You know, because, well, see, the thing is, whenever you run the standard, like, you know, the M4A1, you got your 5.56, a lot of the other weapon platforms on here use that same ammunition, so you end up being able to pick up ammunition from other people. But the 458 SOCOM, as far as I know, this is the only weapon, definitely the only weapon where it's a variation, and it's the only weapon that uses that round as well. So see, like right now, we can throw out our munitions box, top out, and when we top out, you can end up with a grand total of 110 rounds, which is more than enough ammunition to do some damage. But where this map is so big, and after you establish yourself up here on this hill, you know, you got to worry about people that are also running snipers and marksman rifles picking you off. And, you know, as I said at the beginning, that's basically what people run in these game modes, especially if they're trying to do these, you know, get these longer range engagements, do challenges, so on and so forth. Because it's really easy to pop score streaks on here too, just because it's so it's so easy to, you know, to sit back and isolate yourself to a position and move from point to point and just pick people off. And we just got slammed with that flipping EMP drone right there. Boom, baby, there we go. We got our VTOL. I meant to change my score streaks earlier. I did not mean to put that. Okay, let's chill back. Let's throw this stun up in there. Oh my god, of course I had to slam myself with my own VTOL. But you know what, I'm actually kind of glad I done that, because I do not want to get my Juggernaut, because if I get it, I'm going to use it. And Juggernaut on here is just kind of like pretty useless, because you move so slow. It's just not good at all. And now right there is what I would consider a medium range engagement, and I mean, as you can see, it performs just fine at medium range. Your fire rates are very good. Like, for the weapon to have this much damage, you can fire this thing, you can pop rounds off a lot quicker than you would be necessary. Like, you definitely need to kind of restrict your fire rate for accuracy's sake. So yeah, the fact they don't have this like in some way, shape, or form in the actual marksman rifle category kind of surprises me, because I mean, this right here, it's so good. Like, it's an amazing variation to run this, and you don't see it too often. I feel like it's like very, very, very underrated. But you'll definitely know that, like, whenever you do use it, or somebody's using it against you, that like of how good it really is. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of a ping spike right here. These ground war matches last for a hot minute too, so I mean, this video is going to be a little bit longer than normal. Like, just as another test to see all my OG people who are in here watching the whole duration of the video, or at least make it this far. If you made it this far, comment Ronald McDonald nipples. There we go. Guarantee not many of you guys are gonna make it to the Ronald McDonald nipples. Come on, ping. Why you gotta hit me now? Like, what is happening here? Connection's been solid all day. I hop in the game, but now ground war is a lot more. You're a lot more likely to run into ping spikes and stuff, because I mean, these are very, you know, large games, and the server, it's a lot of stress on the server and so on and so forth. Okay, let's see if we can pop the ATV and get back up on that hill. That's the best place to be, because whenever you stick yourself to just being in windows and stuff, you know, you got that one spot, and it's a lot easier to become like a point of focus for people who are trying to get you from a distance. So by kind of going up here on this hill and blending into the terrain and using like these rock ledges and hopping, you can hop down in the trees and do any kind of tactical blending in you feel necessary. I bet that guy's still up here. Hopefully our teammate runs into him before we do. You see him, teammate? Is he still up here just being all sneaky? Let's throw that over there and see if we tag anybody. Okay, nope, get no hits off that. Everybody's down there trying to watch B. Let's put our trigger stop back on. Okay, if we can snag that person out of that turret while they're moving, and okay, well, somebody beat us to it. Bro, why am I getting these ping spikes up here on this hill all of a sudden? That is not good. That is not going to help us take home that win, and as a team, we are not doing too hot right now. That is the same guy that rushed us a minute ago. Okay, so I'm going to actually go down here by A, and we're going to try to go up on that staircase over there at that little indention in the hillside over there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Who's popping off at me teammates over here? Okay, well, let's see where he's at. Oh, he's at the very top. He has got the... Is that the Dragunov? Okay, yeah, I was about to say, ain't no way that man just done that with AK-47. Once you put the extended mag on that Dragunov, man, you can kind of get the same effect with the AK if you throw that longer barrel attachment on it. So I'd like to see... Let's see... Jesus Christ! Is that the same guy? No, okay, that's somebody else. That's somebody with HDR. Okay. HDR is one of my favorite sniper rifles, so you know what, I'll deal again. So we're 13-5, not too good, but not too shabby. Ain't no four-wheelers or nothing up here at the moment. Okay. We'll make it work. Let's just kind of scan the area. So, I mean, you got to remember, too, we got a scope, a sniper scope on here, so we got that flare that's going to just kind of give our position away to anybody and everybody looking our direction. So now when you mount up, this thing becomes a straight laser. I mean, just look at that long shot kill right there. If you're trying to get long shots with your M4A1, you want to speed up a process, you throw on these 458 SOCOM rounds, the sniper scope, and hop on a game of ground war, and you're going to get them things done in no time. Okay, there's definitely a guy over there, and he's got to come out one way or another. Let's go ahead and top off. And that's another good thing to keep in mind is you want to top off your magazine as frequently as you can. We're not being very good teammates right now. Like, we are neglecting the objective on here, like, about as hard as you possibly can. Okay, so we only... Oh, okay, our teammates have pushed up a bit, so we're going to spawn on our teammates. Is that an enemy? Well, we're just... The teammates was in just a bad position. We're spawning in the bullets right now. That is not what we need to be doing. So where are we at? Okay, we ended up spawning back at the main headquarters anyways. Hello, game. Work with me. So I guess our best bet right now, oh no, that thing is going to land right on top of us. The chances of us winning, I mean, this is one of those game modes where, I mean, you can bring it back, but since our team has just isolated ourselves to being back in our headquarters, it's not looking too hot for us right there. Oh, penis. That right there, that was 100% my fault. My recoil control on my end with my joysticks right there was very, very, very bad. There's another one though. God dang it. Okay, you know what? New plan of action. New plan of action. We're going to push in on that hillside again, and we're going to try to wrap around on the lower end of it. Okay, our teammate's already right here. I don't think he's got a vehicle. Nope. And just see if we can take advantage of being unpredictable, baby. I'm actually going to go ahead and throw some tactical up there just see if we tag anybody, because I don't know who's what, when's where, and why. God dang it, bro. We should have pulled out our pistol. I knew he was going to bum rush me like that. But the good news is he's still there. So let's spawn at the headquarters and we'll just kind of snag him off that hill up there unless our teammate beat him to it. Okay, I think our teammate definitely beat him to it. We've got to watch these windows and these rooftops as well, because it'll be very... I don't know why that watch is suddenly doing that no connection garbage, and like, so I've never had it do that. Oh my wiener dog. That's something right there is a good example though. You got to take into... That's not even the guy we was shooting at. We just got Chris called across the map. Enemy holds all flags. Alrighty, well. That's unfortunate. But that's how she blows. But like the past 5 games of ground war I've played, I've literally been staring at the sky, shooting stuff with rocket launchers. I going extremely negative. I'm talking like 3 and 20. And all those matches, like our team ended up winning because I had teammates that was just grinding the captures, and now that like I'm using an actual weapon and contributing to the kill base, even though I'm not, you know, helping get captures, we're going to lose. But at least we ended up capturing what did we get? E? Bro, if these guys don't chill with the goddamn pew pew pewing at me, I don't even know where that guy was at. I'm gonna see if I can duck down right here on this hillside. Okay, you know what? We're going to watch for this guy to get out of that vehicle right there that you... Ping spikes, bro. You gotta love it. Gotta love the ping, baby. Gotta love that high ping. Okay, let's see if we can wrap around. That guy's going to definitely be coming for us because we lit him up and there's no way he doesn't know we're here. Man, we're just getting shut down by snipers right now. But that's why a class like this is so... It is a really good way to combat that. I mean... Whenever you get trapped in your original spawn base, it's so hard to do because people know that, I mean, that's all they got to do is just camp this point right now. If they keep people from getting and pushing out, then that means they can keep people from spawning on their teammates. it's just they're able to run behind so many different cover elements right now, and that in turn, let me just have a stroke real quick, you guys. That in turn, and along with the fact that these ping spikes make it difficult to actually be 100% accurate, you know, it's just, it can be a struggle. So that guy got 31 kills. We only got 15. We still ended up being positive. But this is just a class setup, guys, that I want you to try out. Let me know how you like it. It's a very good variation of the M4A1. And I hope you guys enjoyed it, and you know, I hope the ground war gameplay, even though it wasn't that fantastic, it was something. It goes along with it. So yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed. Give the video a thumbs up. Hit me up in the comments. Subscribe if you haven't already. Share with your friends. Until the next one, adios.